In today's Ask Joe, we are talking about what to do when your lead wants you to promise results. This episode of Ask Joe is brought to you by 10x Sales Pages. Use 10x Sales Pages to gain mastery over long-form sales pages that can be great for bringing in big revenue results for your leads and clients, mostly for your clients. Today's question comes from Traci. Traci says, how can you basically promise results without promising results? Great question. So I start by defaulting to you don't promise results. It's very difficult to promise results. If you're going to promise results, you should be on some form of like commission or affiliate revenue sort of basis with them. So with your client, so that when those results come in, you're compensated. That's a starting point. But the bigger consideration is, why does your prospective client or existing client want you to promise results? And that usually comes from some experience they have where maybe they were dazzled by a direct response copywriter at an event they went to who said, hey, if you hire me, I can 3x sales on this page. And so they're like, ooh, but that person came in too expensive with their quote, or they wanted commission for the work that they do. And so the client didn't end up hiring them, but went around to shop around and see if other copywriters will promise results and charge less, which is a reason for you to back away, not slowly, back away fast, get out of there, because you really shouldn't be promising results. There's, again, reasons for clients to want you to promise results. There are some who are used to seeing, like maybe they worked with a conversion rate optimization company before, or they're currently working with one, and they pay that agency based on results from A/B tests. So if you are involved in experimentation as a copywriter, then you may be able to show results in a clear way that's easy to attribute to the copy that you wrote. But you shouldn't be promising that, though. How are you going to promise results? There's so many things, so many factors that you need to be able to control in order to say you're going to get X results. It's nice, and it's a great way to close a client, say we're going to double your conversion rate. Ooh, that's exciting. But you need to have some form of guarantee, some sort of actual skin in the game. You can't just say, I'm going to double your conversion rate, write whatever you feel like, and then get the hell out of there and send your invoice. So they're going to expect performance at that point. So I would just recommend against promising results. If you want to promise anything, you can say, hey, I have a rewrite guarantee, or if we don't beat your control by 20%, 10%, because again, you can't control traffic. You can't control the attractiveness of the offer itself. Even if you consult on the offer, your client's still going to have the final say on that offer. So all of these factors that impact your conversion rate, you can't control. So you just, keep that all in mind as you consider promising. And again, if you do say, hey, we'll try to beat your control by 20%, but if we don't, then we offer a 1 rewrite offer. So you might, from that point, go form a hypothesis as to why the copy didn't increase conversion rates by 20%. And then you iterate on that copy to directly resolve that hypothesis. So if your hypothesis is, our headline was garbage and the CTA didn't showcase the offer, then you rewrite the copy for the headline and the offer, the CTA, but not anything else, right? You're not here to do a full rewrite. And that's your hypothesis. And if you don't make it to beating the control by 20% at that point, again, we're not magicians. If we were, can you imagine the money we make? We're smart at our jobs. We do our jobs thoughtfully and strategically. That doesn't mean that we can guarantee results, and nobody can. Again, if they could, they'd have a lineup eternally, and no one else would ever get hired, because it'd be go to the one who does the promised results and they always come true. That's not how it works. So your client might be living in a dream world if they really push for it. Don't promise results. That's the best way to get through the results promised conversation. Thanks for watching. If you have got a question for a future Ask Joe, be sure to leave it in the comments. If you would like to dive deeper into what we talked about today, head over to copyhackers.com or follow the links in the description. And be sure to like, subscribe, and enable notifications so you do not miss another Ask.